Are you accidentally unmotivating yourself? This is something that I just realized this morning that I was doing is I wanted to jump on very quickly to share how I was accidentally unmotivating myself. And in case you catch yourself doing the same. So here's the deal. My life is amazing. I mean, like, I've been working on my mindset for 5 or 6 years, and I've really noticed the fruit of it. And so I have a, great marriage. I'm blessed that my kids are healthy, you all know how important that is to them all. And, we're living in a beautiful area. We just moved to a brand new house. Listen, moving to a brand new house did not actually make me happier. It just was actually a fruit of my own contentment and happiness and working forward in my life. So I just want to make sure that I make that clear that the circumstances are not creating my happiness. I went through so many trials in 23 and 24, 25-ish years that I got very, very good about not outsourcing my happiness to my circumstance, but actually finding my contentment from within, as in from noticing what do I value most, taking care of my health, connecting with God in a very, very deep way, and taking comfort in my faith. So all of that has borne fruit. And I've talked about this on side issues. And if you guys have any questions or if whatever I say brings up a question, make sure you put it in the chat and I will answer that. But I want to stay on this topic, which is how was I accidentally unmotivating myself? Well, I had been telling my coach and my mom and my husband for a while. I am so happy that I don't feel motivated, as in I don't I for so long, you're just like you're sourcing your motivation from, "I want more, so let me go work for it, and as soon as I get it, then I'll have it," and so that's, sometimes drives our, acquiring, our seeking forth, our growth. But I reached this level of, like, serious intentional abundance, like physically, mentally, spiritually, financially. You know, by the way, financial abundance is like living happily within your means, just so you know. Um, so it's not like you have to be a, multimillionaire or a billionaire to have that. In fact, that the amount of money is not what makes you happy. It's the enjoyment that you get, and the lack of worry around it. So, anyway, but the other thing is, I'm a coach too, and I enjoy helping people. What I have not always enjoyed is meeting new people. That's hard for me. I'm quite the introvert. So, I'm telling a little story here. Bear with me. But here's what's happening. It was like I found I was telling myself the story that was not very helpful. And it was, I am so happy and I'm going to have to be unhappy to help other people. I didn't say it in those words. It's just I did it by comparing my actions. Like I am so happy with this. I'm looking forward. Here's a simple thing. This morning, I am looking forward to redecorating my new office. My husband just got it painted, and I've got bookcases in it, and I want to get everything all organized and gorgeous, uh, and I'm like, and I need to record a YouTube video. I have to record a YouTube video. It's part of my business plan. And it's part of my, meet more people and help them and invite them to go deeper with me if they'd like to experience the abundant life, time rich life in their life or business. All of that to say, I was putting two goals at contrast with each other. Like, if I work on this goal, of growing my business, then I will have less time to enjoy my abundance. I will have, like I'm so abundantly happy, I don't need more. And truly, I don't need more. So there's this fear, and I was actually living inside it. There's this fear that if we don't need more, will we lose our motivation? And here's the truth. It's not losing our fear that will remove our motivation. It's that setting goals opposite each other will remove our motivation. So, how do we fix this? We we align our goals so that they motivate each other. So, I was saying, well, if the more that I work, the less time that I'll have to enjoy my life. But what if that's just not true? What if more I work, like the more women that I help to create an abundant life, the absolute more abundance I will actually enjoy. What if the abundance that I'm enjoying, and y'all, I'm enjoying a level of abundance that, to use an old fashioned term, tickles me pink. But what if that's just scratching the surface? What if what feels like a level 10 of abundance in my life is actually a level 3 or a level 2? What if the more people I help, it doesn't take more time, it just increases my enjoyment? I literally, as I'm saying this, I'm having the sense of deja vu. I think I've actually said this before in a video. I just wasn't applying it to this area of my life. And so, anyway, all of that to say, look for areas in your life where you are exceedingly happy, and then look for a contrasting area in your life where you're not happy and see, am I setting these two things against each other? What if instead of this or that, it can be both this and that? What if the only reason I am unmotivated to expand this area is because I am not creatively taking into account this area that I am not going to let go of? Y'all, I am not going to go back to the hustly, busy, stressed out April. There's no chance in the world that I'm going to go back to that version of me. But what if what if the more that I enjoy my abundance and the more that I share it, then the more that other people will get to participate in it with me, and we will all increase our abundance together. That's what I'm looking at. And that's what I'm asking for you. What if that is possible for you? What if the more, what if there's a way to use the blessing that you're enjoying now to increase the blessing in the other area, in another area? What for some reason, I just thought of that verse by Paul. Follow me as I follow Christ. Despite all the beatings and the imprisonment and the rough times that Paul went through, you got the feeling that he was kind of having a good time. Like this is like to live as Christ and to die as gain. Like it just only gets better and better and better from here. And what if that can be the same for you? So, what if instead of me thinking, "Ugh, I've got to do a whole big old YouTube video, and scripted and all that. What if I just go live and share what's on my heart right here, right now?" And maybe it helps a person, maybe it doesn't. Put in the comments if it helps you, or if you have any questions about it. And what if it just gets to be more fun? In what if it's both and? And so, by the way, this is what my coach keeps on working with me over and over and over again is you get to create the business that you enjoy. And I know that on a level, but what if there's an even higher level? What if I mean, there's just There's a part of our brain that is always looking for, well, where's the hard? And it's like, what if it's not? What if it's only hard until it gets easier? What if, again, what if it's just an opportunity for us to use our greater creativity to um, be of benefit to ourselves and others? What if? What if loving your neighbor as yourself is delightful in every single way? So it's our scarcity mindset that keeps on putting our goals against each other. And it's an abundance mindset that will realign those goals so that in the getting of one, you will receive more. What if, for example, maybe you're a working mother and maybe you enjoy your work and you enjoy being a mother? What if being a working mother makes you a better, more intentional mother? Oh, what if all these mommy wars are not necessary at all? But also, what if there's a way to have both? What if there's a way to have what I want and what I feel like I lack? And I don't have to give up the one for the other. So let's not assume that we always have to give up something to have more of something else. Sometimes we just need to be a little bit more creative in how we pursue those things. All right, that's what I have for you today. I hope it helps. Share your thoughts, comments, questions, and have a lovely Monday. Talk to you later. Bye bye.